Previously, I drove 7 hours to Cape Breton. I slept in a curling rink parking lot and fueled myself across the Margaree Valley with maple syrup tapped from the very trees of that location. And I had therefore thought myself to be perfectly attuned to face the Canadian wilderness. But I think I was maybe a little bit too attuned, because all night I dealt with a great number of raccoons, bears, coy wolves, and moose. Or possibly a family of noisy Sasquatches. I was very happy to see the sunrise from behind the mountains. The weather was perfect for cycling. It was easy to get started, and I didn't even feel the sleep deprivation. But I was running low on a few essentials. I hear running water. Gonna see if it's any good. Now that I had water, it was time to take care of calories. I don't drink coffee anymore, but I have a perfect cure for a rough night. My sister told me a while ago that I'm the only person she'd ever laugh at for getting diabetes. It's easy to think that roads and paths determine the direction of your trips. There are moments that grab your attention, that compel you to stop, to shape the adventures in ways you don't plan. You never really know what you're gonna get, no matter how simple the tour. I'm on a simple loop after all. The hills, the weather, those obviously shape the ride. But what about the people?
Yeah, absolutely.
He heard us talking. Yeah. He understands us, we don't understand him. I don't know how much time I spent talking to these strangers. It was enough time to almost become a Jehovah's Witness convert, and I had enough time to be blessed with a sunburn on my nose and forehead. I continued up the longest climb of the trip. I passed the stunning Skyline Trail. This could just be bias because current, but this is longer than any climb I did in Scotland. My question from the last episode, more to come. Does Nova Scotia have mountains, was finally answered. Then came to the top of French Mountain. This has to be the highest point. How can it not be? 100 meters lower than the island's highest point. So I'm on a plateau right now. There's a bunch of bullfrogs here. These pitcher plants. They eat bugs. I get a little lightheaded when I bend over like that. I better get some electrolytes in me. I probably sweated out a lot of sodium. Tastes like seawater if you licked me. You want to lick me. I met these two Americans.
Hi, I can see by your outfit that you're a cowboy.
Another example of how your journey gets shaped along the way, even outside the tour you're doing right now. They convinced me that someday I need to tour the west coast of the US. They also told me I looked terrible. So now I'm even considering getting a new outfit too.
Hey, thank you.
Your journey can also be shaped by your fears. 100 pounds of biking gear causing your brakes to fail and then flying over the guardrail into the abyss. My conversations were starting to delay me. Not that I minded. Can't stop talking. I did have to pick up the pace though. I was determined not to camp on this night. The Mountain View restaurant just filled up my water and gave me lots of info that I needed and free Wi-Fi. So now I figured out what I have to do. I am not going to stay in the woods tonight. I'm going to go to a hostel in Cape North. I'm going to leave right now and I have to book it there before it gets dark. There it is, ahead I think, one of the steepest climbs. The steepest climb of the trail was between me and the hostel. Does go back and get the camera sequences are really just a water break and a hell break. So anyway, I can't drink water and camera at the same time. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a climb. It's quite a climb. I'm almost there. No view reward. Just trees and a turn. Feel like I climbed up to the sun. I wish I had some sort of top of the climb tradition, but I don't. Brush my teeth. The other thing I usually do at the top of the hill I can't show on camera. I got a few things to do here. My brakes before I go down there. This one. I think I got it. The last descent felt sketchy. The brakes were slipping and my hands were getting tired because I had to hold my brakes so tight. My brain started imagining scenarios again, and I couldn't stop thinking about what this would look like without the guardrail. Anyhow, I made it down in one piece. And I rolled into the hostel parking lot a lot earlier than I expected. The place was a converted church, cheap, and it was clean. It was Airbnb quality, but really cheap. It was a perfect accidental highlight to my trip. That's the thing about these adventures, right? They go places where you don't expect. And you know what? They also shape you too. For example, I thought I was a frugal, rugged, lone wolf solo wilderness camper, but it turns out I like a little luxury sometimes. So stay tuned for next week, where I somehow manage to be a cheapskate and live in luxury at the same time. And we'll go off the main path to the old Cabot Trail. Does that entice you to watch the next video? I really have no idea how to hook you for the next episode, or even how to keep you watching this one. Why do I even make these? Like and subscribe, please. Does that work here? Then you'll be able to see me post the next episode. Why do I even bother? Should I even be releasing these in episode format? Maybe it'd be better to have hour-long videos. I can see in my analytics that nobody watches this part of the video anyway, so I can really say whatever I want. So I will say it's time for me to come out of the closet. About my recording method, as you can see, I do all my recording now in the closet for better sound quality. Joking here. And now I'm over-explaining it, so maybe you're suspicious. I don't even know why I'm worried about you worrying about it, because it's 2025, I shouldn't. You know, people worry more about me being vegan anyway. You know what? There's a hook. There's a hook for the next episode. This pea meal sounds like a vegan food. It's not. I screwed up. And this really is a confession, isn't it?